Nightly News is now your first newscast for the evening in St. Lucia. You heard right. The Hot 7 Nightly News is now at 7:15. Yes, tune in at 6:45 p.m. and be the first to catch the latest happenings in your world. On the run, watch us on your cell phone or tablet via the Caribbean Hot FM app. Trusted, objective journalism from our diligent news. Get it fresh, get it hot. The Hot 7 Nightly News, now at 7:15. Watch us on channel 117 on Flow, channel 7 Plug and Play, or follow us on Facebook Live on Caribbean Hot 7 TV.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tonight, government to give new mothers EC $1,000 newborn grant. Millennium Heights outlines healthcare plans amid growing demand. And St. Jude Dialysis Service moves into new O'Shea facility. The first segment of the Hot 7 TV Nightly News is sponsored by CIP, the Citizenship by Investment Program.
This is the Hot 7 Nightly News.
Good evening. It is Wednesday, July 29th, 2026. I am Daniela Edwin. Welcome to the Hot 7 TV Nightly News. We are on Flow Channel 117, Kiss FM, the Caribbean Hot FM mobile app, the Caribbean Hot 7 TV Facebook page, and our YouTube channel, Caribbean Hot 7 TV. Not forgetting those of you using the Hot 7 plug and play antenna. Thank you so much for joining us. Starting August 1st, 2026, mothers of registered newborns in St. Lucia will receive a one-time EC $1,000 grant to help with essential childcare expenses. Prime Minister Philip J. Pierce said the initiative will proceed despite revenue challenges, with the government focusing on providing immediate support to young families.
August 1st, 2026, mothers of registered newborns in St. Lucia will receive a one-time EC $1,000 grant to help cover the costs of caring for a new baby. Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre confirmed the initiative will move ahead despite the government's loss of millions of dollars in the revenue, describing it as a part of efforts to support young families.
From the 1st of August, the government's promise of giving every unborn, a newborn baby that's registered, that subsidy will start from the 1st of August, as announced in the budget. These are going to happen, even though we've got a loss of revenue.
The payment is a single grant for each registered child, and it is intended to help with expenses such as baby supplies, nutrition, and other essential newborn needs. It will also complement existing healthcare support, including free laboratory tests and ultrasound services for pregnant women. The Prime Minister said the program is aimed at easing the financial burden on parents while also responding to the country's declining birth rate. He also pointed to Barbados' Birthright Initiative, where funds are invested for children until adulthood, saying St. Lucia could explore a similar program in the future. For now, however, the priority is providing immediate financial assistance to new mothers.
In the future, but right now, we need to give them immediate help. So immediately to get them immediately, and in the future, we'll look into that.
The grant will be financed through the National Social Protection Budget and distributed through existing public welfare systems to ensure payments are properly verified and managed. For 7 TV News, Josiah Bisset reporting.
The Millennium Heights Medical Complex says it is working to improve healthcare delivery while managing rising demand, limited capacity, and growing financial pressures. CEO Dr. Damian Greaves highlighted plans for digital upgrades, hospital expansion, and staff development, while noting that unpaid patient bills have increased to $20.5 million.
The Millennium Heights Medical Complex, MHMC, has outlined its recent progress and future plans as it works to manage increasing pressure on the public healthcare system. During a press conference, Chief Executive Officer Dr. Damian Greaves spoke about rising demand for services, limited capacity, and the need to use resources more efficiently while continuing to improve patient care.
Our public hospital is under pressure, but it is not standing still. Demand for hospital services continues to grow. That's a given. More patients are living with long-term conditions and may require longer periods of treatment. That's a given. We continue to face shortages in some areas. Pressure on hospital beds, challenges with medicines and supplies and work processes, and we are still too dependent on paper and manual systems. So these are challenges, and we will not pretend that it is otherwise. However, we are responding with planning, with action, and a clear sense of direction.
Dr. Greaves said that the hospital has made changes to its financial management systems, but outstanding patient bills remain a major concern. He noted that unpaid balances owed to the facility have grown from about 16 million in 2024 to now 20.5 million in 2026, despite continued financial support from the government.
When I first came here, in 1st of November 2024, the public owed the hospital $16 million. As we speak, the public owes the hospital $20.5 million. Now, you understand what is happening here. If people don't pay their bills, if they don't pay for the services, in some instances we have people owing the hospital over 100, or individuals owing the hospital over $100,000, and people use different excuses. So yo ka do kom kwe ki be mouna mo so mani pou pay. A lot bagay yo ka di mate eme manger a pate bon. Mate eme nos la, mate eme docteur a, ma eme mod la sa ba isi, ma eme couche la. That is true, you may not like it. Who likes everything? The fact is, you have received a service, and once you have received the service, depuis nou wan nou service la, ou suppose pay. Si moun nan mo, oui moun nan mo, mais moun nan servi un service, and the next of kin, or whoever is responsible, should try to help us to deal with that. So we are saying you may not be able to pay all, but give us a little deposit.
The MHMC CEO also revealed plans for a major digital upgrade aimed at improving daily operations and making healthcare services more efficient.
Too much hospital work still depends on paper, handwritten records, and manual processes. This can lead to delays, repeated work, and difficulty obtaining information quickly. So we are introducing what we call digital systems to improve billing, fiscal management, financial management generally, data collection, and decision making. So this work will help us understand more clearly where demand is increasing, where delays are occurring, and very importantly, where resources are most urgently needed.
Discussions are continuing on expanding capacity through projects such as the proposed fifth wing at the Owen King EU Hospital as the facility prepares for future expansion. Dr. Greaves said investment in staff development will remain a priority, while more opportunities for training, professional growth, and skills advancement for healthcare workers. For Hot 7 TV News, Josiah Bisset reporting.
The St. Jude Hospital dialysis service has officially moved from the George Odlum National Stadium to its new Auger facility, expanding treatment capacity from 8 to 15 chairs. Hospital officials say the upgraded unit will improve care for patients, while additional staff are being recruited to support the growing service.
After more than a decade operating from the George Odlum National Stadium following the 2009 fire, Director of St. Jude Hospital, Dr. Adelaide Mooney, confirms that the dialysis service has officially moved into its new home in Auger. The transition, completed on Tuesday, July 28, forms part of the hospital's ongoing move into its permanent facility and expands access to treatment for patients in the South.
Within these walls, you'll find a serene sanctuary designed for peace and healing. Our equipment is robust. It has been tested, vetted, and approved to ensure your safety and peace of mind. We extend our deepest, most profound gratitude for your patience and your trust throughout this process. We reaffirm our commitment to you to elevate our standard of compassionate care with every passing day.
The new dialysis unit now has 15 treatment chairs, up from the previous 8, increasing the facility's ability to serve more patients. Hospital officials say 45 patients are currently receiving dialysis treatment, while another 27 remain on the waiting list. To support the expanded service, the hospital is recruiting 5 nurses and 6 dialysis technicians. Nursing Director Cheriana Phillip said the new facility represents an important improvement for both patients and healthcare workers.
We celebrate an incredible history and a meticulous process of transitioning from the stadium to the Auger site. To the dialysis patients and their family, we say that this bright and modern space was built for their safety, comfort, and their healing. To the nurses and the medical team, we say thank you for your continued commitment and for making this transition seamless.
Registered nurse Julia Joseph also welcomed the upgraded space, describing the new unit as a better environment for delivering care.
We feel excited and we're happy to be here. Our patients are very excited to be here with us in the new space. We love it. We did face a few challenges in the move, but we are happy to be here.
Patients have also expressed their satisfaction with the new facility, with Antonia Esnard Nestor and Natalie Nicholas praising the improved surroundings and treatment experience.
When I saw the space, I said, thanks God. Thanks God. And thanks to the Prime Minister, Philippe J. Pierre, for making an effort so that we could start at our new unit.
It's not what you hear people say, you have to come and see for yourself because hair is very nice. I love it. Well, hair, we get good treatment, very nice people around us there. It's okay.
And do you want to say thank you?
Yes, so I want to say thank you for the dialysis nurses. They have done a wonderful job with us. We appreciate them, we love them.
The new dialysis unit marks another step in St. Jude Hospital's gradual transition to its permanent facility, with more services expected to relocate as the commissioning process continues. I'm Christopher Lelby reporting for Hot 7 TV News.
And now it's time for Hot 7 TV News Quiz Break.
Why do doctors recommend walking after eating instead of lying down?
Up next, Health Ministry addresses calls for wider snake anti-venom access, and Wasco One's dry conditions continue to pressure water supply. All that and so much more coming up when we return. The first segment of the Hot 7 TV Nightly News was sponsored by CIP, the Citizenship by Investment Program.
I am the CIP. It's about me, my country, and my family. I am the CIP. CIP is a brilliant plan. Invest in us, be one of us. I see the progress across the land, boy, of the Citizenship by Investment Program. I am the CIP. It's about me. I am the CIP. It's about me. I am the INCIP. It's about our citizenship by investment program.
It was my daughter's first day at her new job. So I got her her favorite, and I needed the perfect flower pot to put it in. And I got her just the one. Beautiful and manufactured locally by Bryce and Company.
Forever moments, creating lasting beauty from Bryce Plastics.
Things are heating up at the National Farmers and General Workers Credit Union Limited. We've got some red-hot deals just for you with 100% financing. Rev up for some excitement with our incredible vehicle loan offer. Building or renovating, we've got you covered. Or pack up for that ideal getaway. This offer won't be available forever. Visit us today and take advantage of this limited time deal. Don't miss out on these fantastic deals with 100% financing. Only at the National Farmers and General Workers Credit Union Limited. We're your friend when you're in need.
Brace yourself for bigger, better excitement. Starting now, our progressive jackpot begins at $2,000 on Multiplier Madness times 6 and Multiplier Madness times 9 and grows every session until 1. The more sessions played, the bigger the excitement. Experience exciting new patterns, more ways to win, and a whole new level of electronic bingo. Join us and don't miss your chance to win big.
Walking for just 10 to 15 minutes after a meal helps your body digest food more efficiently. It encourages the stomach to empty more gradually, helps regulate blood sugar levels, improve circulation, and may reduce bloating and acid reflux. Lying down immediately after eating can increase the chance of heartburn because stomach acid can flow back into the esophagus.
This is the Hot 7 Nightly News.
Thanks for staying with us. Health Minister Moses Jean-Baptiste says antivenom will remain available at the OKEU and St. Jude hospitals based on medical advice, while future changes will depend on professional recommendations. He is urging residents to keep their surroundings clean and reduce conditions that attract snakes.
Following several reported snake bites, including a recent case involving a toddler and a confirmed death linked to one of St. Lucia's most dangerous snakes, some citizens are calling for the anti-venom to be placed at more health facilities across the island. Minister for Health Moses Jean-Baptiste said medical professionals have advised that the treatment remains available at the Owen King EU Hospital and the St. Jude's Hospital, which currently serve at the north and south of the island.
We know that there is considerable debate in St. Lucia about where the antivenom should be placed. Based on our consultations and based on the medical advice of professionals who have dealt with this matter before, not only in St. Lucia, but in the Caribbean, Dr. Dabor Rizier, for example, the Honorable Dabor Rizier, coming out of is one of those. The advice and the procedures that we have now is to ensure that we have the antivenom at our two major public hospitals, and to advise St. Lucians when you're bitten by the snake to seek medical advice, not in the next few hours, immediately.
The minister explained that if medical guidance changes in the future, the ministry will review the situation and make adjustments where necessary.
If the procedures change, if the medical advice changes over the next year or 2 years, certainly the Ministry of Health will advise. But for now, we advise all St. Lucians who have been bitten by the Fedelans to seek medical assistance immediately. Do not delay. Do not try any homemade remedies. Do not try to put all kinds of things on it. Do not say you're waiting, you'll mix something and put on it. Just go to the hospital immediately.
He added that preventing snake encounters also requires residents to pay attention to their surroundings. Health officials continue to warn that areas with wood piles, scrap materials, tall grass, and overgrown vegetation can provide hiding places for snakes. Poorly managed waste can also attract rodents and insects, which serve as a food source for snakes.
I want to encourage all St. Lucians who have overgrown bush around their homes to please, now is the time, if you have not done it, to clean around your home so that the yard is a little more visible. There are a number of things we can do. My advice from the professionals is that these snakes love rodents. That's part of their favorite food. Rats and mice. How do we have a lot of rats and mice in our communities? Well, we barbecue a lot. Some St. Lucians like to drop the chicken bone anywhere, so the rats and the mice get in. They are increasing the population, and so we may be supplying the snakes with a large quantity of food.
Jabapti said managing the issue requires a combined effort, with health authorities providing treatment while individuals take steps to keep the surroundings clean and reduce conditions that attract snakes. For Hot 7 TV News, Josiah Bisset reporting.
WASCO says St. Lucia's water supply continues to face challenges due to prolonged dry conditions and reduced production levels in some areas. The company is implementing supply management measures while advancing water infrastructure projects aimed at improving reliability in the future.
St. Lucia's water supply remains under pressure as the island continues to experience the effects of a prolonged dry season. According to the Water and Sewage Company, WASCO, officials say the influence of El Niño is expected to extend the dry conditions, creating further challenges for water availability across the country. Acting Chief Operations Officer Tira Victor said WASCO introduced a supply management schedule in the north and south due to reduced water production levels during peak demand periods. He explained that the measures were necessary because of the drop in available water at several production facilities.
Whatever it is that we have available, we attempt through the valving schedule to distribute it equitably among all persons, but we also prioritize, say, essential services such as health centers, the police stations, the schools, when there is school, and to ensure that there is continuity of service and the availability of water as a very essential.
While water levels at the John Compton Dam remain stable at about 333 feet during June, some areas continue to face difficulties. In Babonneau, reduced water sources have forced WASCO to temporarily close the treatment plant at times, while parts of the south, including Pasias, still require water trucking and adjustments to supply.
Pasias is a very important area when we look at what is happening there right now. We had such high levels of reduction in the flow in the Pasias area that it would take us maybe more than a day to get the storage tank filled up with the supply that we're getting from the river. So when the tank is filled up, then distribution to one area, because we cover the Morne Repos and Pasias, Lombard, all these areas. So when it takes you about a day and a half to fill up that tank and then to distribute it to one person, to one area, and then you have to wait another day and a half before the tank fills up again to distribute to a section. This is what is happening in the Pasias area.
WASCO says production increased in June as crews worked to maintain services, while major projects continue to improve the island's water network. The Pasias Water Supply Redevelopment Project is about 80% complete and is expected to finish in October, while work on the Theobald's Water Supply Rehabilitation Project is expected to begin in September and run until December 2027. Maurice Norville, head of WASCO's Project Management Unit, provided an update on the John Compton Dam Raw Pipeline Replacement Project.
Currently, we are on track for contractor commencement in January 2027. We're estimating that this project will take approximately 2.5 years to complete, so that project will be completed sometime in the middle of 2029.
As dry conditions continue to affect St. Lucia, the Meteorological Services is keeping a close watch on changing weather patterns. Director of Meteorological Services, Vigil Saltibus, provides an outlook on what residents can expect in the months ahead.
We do anticipate that this El Nino event is going to influence temperatures, and therefore we're going to get hotter temperatures. Well, temperatures are most likely to be warmer than usual. Rainfall activity, we've already begun the year drier than usual with rainfall, observed rainfall totals being less than normal. And we anticipate, based on model projections and with the presence of El Nino, that this trend will continue into our wet season, and during the peak wet season, most likely to continue.
Officials say water conservation remains critical as the country navigates another challenging wet season, with major infrastructure upgrades expected to strengthen the national water supply over the coming months and years. I'm Christabel LB reporting for Hot 7 TV News.
The St. Lucia Teachers Credit Cooperative has concluded its 2026 Depositors Camp after a week of teaching children the importance of saving, budgeting, and financial responsibility. Organizers say the annual program continues to equip young participants with practical money management skills and a better understanding of the credit cooperative.
The St. Lucia's Teachers Credit Cooperative, SLTCC, has wrapped up its 2026 Depositors Camp after a week of helping children build smart money habits and life skills. Held at the Ave Maria Girls Primary School under the theme, My Savings, My Future. The camp gave participants aged 5 to 15 practical lessons on saving, budgeting, and managing money wisely. SLTCC President Peter Luisi said, teaching children the value of saving from an early age helps prepare them for a more secure financial future.
We start very early and we start to educate our young ones. And if we start to educate you, when you get older, you will develop the good habit of saving. You will become very thrifty, and you will know the value of money.
Second Vice President Valerie St. Helen Henry added that one of the camp's main goals is to help young members understand the role of the St. Lucia's Teachers Credit Cooperative and the benefits it offers.
This camp is basically to educate them, to encourage them, to let them know what it is to save, why they have to save. They are the future of the St. Lucia Teachers Credit Cooperative. And we also took them around. We had some fun activities. We visited the Comfort Bay in Vieux Fort, and we brought hampers for them. We also introduced some sports like table tennis. We did some baking. They learned how to do pastry. They did some tie-dyeing, and they enjoyed it.
The closing ceremony celebrated the children's achievements after several days of learning, teamwork, and personal development. Participant Onyeka Joseph described the camp as an enjoyable and rewarding experience that taught valuable lessons she can use in everyday life.
The most interesting and novel tour to me was the visit to the aquaponics facility at the Babono Secondary School. I learned new ways to farm without soil. This was different from normal farming methods you'd see on a regular farm. I enjoyed many other fun activities at the camp. However, the most intriguing was tie-dyeing. I had never done tie-dyeing before. As I sit and consider how fun-filled and educational the camp was, I wish it was not so short.
The camp has been running for over a decade and continues to equip St. Lucia's youth with financial knowledge and practical skills that can benefit them for years to come. I'm Christabel Obi reporting for Hot 7 TV News.
Get ready for another round of Hot 7 TV News quiz break.
Why do mosquitoes bite some people more than others?
You're watching the Hot 7 TV Nightly News. We'll be right back.
It's all about you and the dreams you believed, how you made your way ahead, all the goals you have achieved.
All along the way, you've been a partner so true. All the way you've seen me through.
We're all the bank you need. It's still about you and the life you've been down, all the doors that open wide, every step, every vow.
All along the way, you'll be a partner so true. All the way you've seen me through.
We're all the bank you need. We're the Bank of St. Lucia, so bank on your future. We're the Bank of St. Lucia, all the bank you need.
Celebrating 25 years strong. Bank of St. Lucia, all the bank you need.
When I first started, it was actually excruciating because Doc could not touch my back. My vertebrae was out of alignment and my spine had to be adjusted as well as my hip and my tailbone that was on the side as well. Dr. Isidore is a godsend. My life has improved so much because I could not sit for more than 20 minutes. I couldn't stand. To those of you with severe back pain or with slight back pain, I do encourage you to take this treatment. I highly recommend this treatment at the Dynamic Spine Center.
Joy.
Wait, hold on. Where the real food? No mac and cheese, no stew backs.
It's there. Just allow it.
Daddy, that's your carbs, your veg, and your protein.
You said you want to live a long time, right?
Yeah, but not like a rabbit.
We're not cutting on your belly. We're fixing it. Less grease, more good thing.
Them buddies have a real vibe, eh?
Daddy, healthy is good too, you know.
My plate, eat good, feel good, live good.
This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Nutrition in collaboration with the Caribbean Development Bank and the Inter-American Development Bank.
Looking for the best way to advertise? Stop searching. Hot 7 TV gives you more reach, more impact, and more value. Get your business in front of the right audience and watch your sales soar. Don't miss out. Call 452-6040 today and take advantage of our exclusive advertising packages. Hot 7 TV, smart advertising for smart businesses.
Mosquitoes are attracted by carbon dioxide, body heat, sweat, and certain chemicals released through the skin. People who exercise, pregnant women, and individuals with higher body temperatures often attract more mosquitoes. Blood type may also play a small role, with some studies suggesting mosquitoes prefer people with type O blood.
The third segment of the Hot 7 Nightly News is brought to you with the kind compliments of Caribbean Awning. Let us cover your world. This is the Hot 7 Nightly News.
Welcome back. The Sandals Early Childhood Learning and Development Center celebrated its second annual graduation ceremony, honoring 15 young students as they completed the program and prepared for primary school. Family members, teachers, and guests gathered to celebrate the occasion, while Sandals officials praised the center's growing impact on early childhood education in St. Lucia.
The Sandals Early Childhood Learning and Development Center in St. Lucia celebrated its second annual graduation ceremony, with 15 young students completing the program. The ceremony was held at the Sandals Regency La Toc Golf Resort and Spa, where families, teachers, Sandals team members, and invited guests gathered to mark the achievement of the graduating class. The event featured tributes, reflections, and proud moments as the children prepared to begin the next stage of their education. The ceremony also highlighted the center's continued growth and its contribution to early childhood education. 2 years after opening its doors. Regional Public Relations Manager for Sandals Resorts International, Eastern Caribbean, Sunil Ramdeen, praised the initiative and its positive impact on the development of young learners.
Our company has achieved many goals. We've set standards for others to follow, and we've designed some of the most stunning resorts in the world. And we've won numerous awards as well. But even after all of that, I can confidently say, on behalf of our Executive Chairman, Mr. Adam Stewart, our Regional MD, Mr. Anderson, I have to mention our Corporate Director of Operational Finance, Barry Cochran. He was one of the driving forces behind this project. And the entire Sandals family. Few things have made us so proud as the Sandals Early Childhood Learning and Development Center.
School Administrator Monica Weeks reflected on the center's mission and the values it seeks to nurture in every child.
As you've heard before, they've learned letters, they've learned numbers and basic skills. But most important of all is the development of their social skills. Our children have learned to be kind, to respect boundaries, to care for one another, and to regulate their emotions. All of these and more have been developed through play and daily interactions.
The graduation ceremony also celebrated the center's achievements, with its first graduating class performing well after transitioning to schools. The success of the students highlighted the center's effort in preparing children for the next stage of their education. Tamara Joseph, a parent, shared her appreciation for the care, support, and dedication provided to her child throughout the academic year.
I'm grateful for every hug, every word of encouragement, every script knee that was comforted, every tear that was wiped away. I know Zia had a lot. And teaching isn't just a job, it's patience, compassion, dedication, and a whole lot of love. You've given our children all of that and more, and we appreciate you more than words can say. You are definitely doing something right, so keep it up.
As the 15 graduates proudly crossed the stage to receive their certificates, they did so surrounded by applause, encouragement, and the unwavering support of their families and the Sandals community, marking not just the end of one chapter, but the beginning of a bright future filled with endless possibilities. For Hot 7 TV News, Josiah Bisset reporting.
Barbados bade farewell to cricket legend Sir Garfield Sobers with a state funeral, honoring a player regarded as one of the greatest all-rounders in the history of the sport. Mourners gathered to remember his remarkable career, from his West Indies achievements to the lasting inspiration he provided to generations of cricket fans.
Barbados said goodbye to one of its greatest sporting heroes, as Sir Garfield Sobers was laid to rest on Wednesday, July 29th, with a state funeral honoring a cricket legend whose influence reached far beyond the boundary. From early morning, people from across generations gathered outside the Parliament buildings to pay their final respects. Many stood quietly in remembrance of a man who brought pride to Barbados and the wider Caribbean through his extraordinary achievements on the cricket field. Widely regarded as one of the greatest all-round cricketers in history, Sobers represented the West Indies from 1954 to 1974, producing a career filled with remarkable performances. In 93 Test matches, he scored 8,032 runs at an average of 57.78, took 235 wickets and held 109 catches, proving his ability with both bat and ball. His talent extended across every area of the game. He was a powerful batsman, a skilled bowler, capable of using different styles, a brilliant fielder, and a respected captain who helped shape West Indies cricket during a defining era. Born in Barbados in 1936, Sobers rose from humble beginnings to become a global sporting icon, making his West Indies debut against England at just 17 years old. He later became the first player to hit 6 sixes in a single over in first-class cricket in 1968, adding another unforgettable chapter to his career. Inside Parliament, mourners paid their respects beside his casket, reflecting on a life remembered for sporting greatness, humility, and generosity. Friends and admirers shared personal memories of meeting Sobers and watched his legendary performances, recalling the impact he had on generations of cricket lovers.
Very nice man, down to earth, loving and caring. And we come here to show our sympathy. I'm so hurt this morning because he was a friend, very good man to us. And I'm going to miss him very bad.
I have also witnessed his last innings at Lord's. I was on holiday, and I said, I have to go to this cricket match at Lord's in 1973, August, and I was there when he scored his last century.
I'm here to pay my last respect to our hero, the world hero. So that's why I'm here this morning. He put us on the map where cricket is concerned.
The state funeral is expected to bring together officials, sporting figures, and admirers from across the region and beyond, as Barbados honors the man many consider the finest all-rounder cricket has ever produced. I'm Christabel Obi reporting for Hot 7 TV News.
Police in Guyana have charged the captain and 2 crew members of the state ferry MV Barima with murder after it capsized on July 18th, killing more than 70 people, with 30 still missing. The men appeared in court Tuesday without entering pleas as a government-appointed panel of international experts prepares to investigate the sinking, with a second hearing set for August 3rd.
Guyana police have charged the captain and 2 crew members of a state-run ferry with murder after the vessel capsized earlier in the month of July, killing more than 70 people. For now, it has been reported that 30 passengers remain unaccounted for. 40-year-old Captain Kevin Price, 42-year-old Chief Mate Rondell Dwayne Roberts, and 33-year-old Cargo Superintendent Dillon Grandison appeared in court Tuesday morning. They were not asked to enter pleas, and no lawyers stood with them. The MV Barima, an 87-year-old vessel, left the capital Georgetown on July 18th, carrying an estimated 179 people bound for a northern town near the Venezuelan border. It never made it. The ferry went down in Atlantic waters, making it the deadliest maritime accident in Guyana's history. Prime Minister Mark Phillips gave lawmakers an update late Monday, revealing that one of the 77 people originally rescued from the water has since died. The session in Parliament turned chaotic as opposition politicians banged on their desk and shouted over colleagues, demanding that Works Minister Juan Edgehill and Junior Minister Indar Prasad step down over the disaster. Government officials announced Sunday that a 5-person panel of international legal and maritime experts will investigate what went wrong. Survivors say the ferry was already taking on water and dangerously overloaded with both passengers and cargo before it went down. The government has directed the investigating commission to look into those claims. Officials say the aging ferry was still running because a new pier hadn't yet been finished at the port. That pier is meant to serve a $12.7 million replacement vessel Guyana recently bought from India. As for the Barima itself, Phillips said the wreck, now sitting roughly 50 feet underwater, will likely stay there rather than be pulled up. The case returns to court on Monday, August 3rd. For Hot 7 News, I'm Chloe Dantes reporting.
Stay with us, the weather report is up next.
The third segment of the Hot 7 Nightly News is brought to you with the kind compliments of Caribbean Awning. Let us cover your world.
Caribbean Awning. Let us cover your world with products for shade, shelter, and security. Rolling shutters, accordion shutters, roll-up steel doors, residential garage doors, storm panels, PVC cladding, blinds and roller shades, retractable awnings, fixed frame awnings, vertical drops, outdoor roller shades, canopy covers, gazebo covers, tent covers, pool covers, van tops and truck covers, carports, marine products, chair covers and upholstery, commercial umbrellas, banners and signage by Artwork, steel spiral and floating stairs, burglar bars, steel framed furniture, stainless steel cable railing, glass railing, aluminum louvered shade, aluminum fencing, aluminum railings, aluminum gates, estate gate motors, scissors gates, face recognition system, Caribbean awning.
Log on to CaribbeanAwning.com.
And now for the weather report.
Good evening and welcome to Hot 7 TV's weather report. I'm your presenter, Serena Tuse. Present weather at Urinary Airport, it's cloudy. Present weather at George F. L. Childs Airport is cloudy. Present temperature at Urinary Airport is 31 degrees Celsius or 88 degrees Fahrenheit. Wind at Urinary Airport is blowing from the east at 20 miles per hour or 31 kilometers per hour. Rainfall in the 24-hour period that ended at 8 a.m. today. At Urinary Airport, 19.8 millimeters. At George F. L. Childs Airport, 25.2 millimeters. Sunset today, 6:33 p.m. Sunrise tomorrow, 5:47 a.m. Forecast for St. Lucia Valley for the next 24 hours. Winds will be blowing from the east near 21 miles per hour or 33 kilometers per hour. Weather partly cloudy to cloudy and hazy with some light to moderate showers this evening, becoming fair to partly cloudy later tonight into tomorrow. Marine forecast for seasonal 25-mile or 40 kilometers radius from St. Lucia. Tides for Castries Harbor, high at 4:24 p.m., low at 9:04 p.m. Tides for Beaufort Bay, high at 5:31 p.m., low at 10:31 p.m. Seas locally rough with waves and easterly swells 6 to 8 feet or 1.8 to 2.4 meters. Small craft operators and sea bathers are advised to exercise caution due to above normal seas, tropical weather outlook, moisture and instability in the wake of a tropical wave will continue to cause some showers over the southern part of the Lesser Antilles today. A tropical wave located over the central tropical Atlantic is moving westward near 20 miles per hour or 31 kilometers per hour. Another tropical wave located over the far eastern tropical Atlantic is moving westward near 12 miles per hour or 19 kilometers per hour. Tropical cyclone formation is not expected over the tropical Atlantic during the next 7 days. This has been Hot 7 TV's weather forecast for today, July 29, 2026. I'm your presenter, Serena Tuse. Thank you for staying tuned and do have a good night.
And with that, we come to the end of the Hot 7 TV Nightly News for today, Wednesday, July 29th, 2026. Don't forget to join us tomorrow at midday for our next news meter. On behalf of the entire news team, I am Daniela Edwin. Thank you for tuning in and have a good night.
And now,